Car scene here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be checking out this mid-cycle refreshed 2021 Hyundai Kona N-Line. So talking about the mid-cycle refresh, you can see the front end's a little bit different. If you remember the old one, they kind of tried to keep the headlights together. Here they separated them with this big nice piece of bumper here. Gave it a little bit more accenting to make it a little more aggressive on the front end, and they actually rounded and smoothed these front corners a little bit just to make it look a little bit better. And you'll have to excuse the noise. We're right next to the highway here at Dick Smith Hyundai here in Greenville, South Carolina. A couple things about them: they have a dealership loaner program. If you're getting extensive service, they'll give you a car to borrow for the time frame, which is nice. Not a lot of dealerships offer that. The other thing, and this is a Hyundai thing, you get 3 years of Blue Link, which is their emergency telematic system, as well as 3 years of service. So they'll cover your oil changes and your tire rotations up to 36,000 miles or 3 years, whatever comes first. So yeah, today I'm going to be giving you a quick walk around on this Hyundai Kona, and I hope I can show you guys everything on the ins and outs of this thing. So yeah, we've got the 1.6 liter turbo, last known 201 horsepower, 190 pound-foot of torque. So yeah, you can see this one's in red, which is really great. And like I said, looking at the styling differences, you can see they rounded off the corners, gave it a little bit of a hip here on the front shoulder with that nice little bend there. Same thing in the rear, a little bit of hips on the car, which is nice. Looking in the rear cargo area, you can see we got a good amount of storage. Storage on the right-hand side. Not seeing any 12-volt. Storage underneath with a spare tire. It's nice to see a spare tire. A lot of cars in this price range have gone back to giving you inflators. Now let's look at our window sticker. Like I said, this is a 2022 Hyundai Kona N-Line. I think I said 2021 earlier, but this is in fact 2022. That's what the whole facelift is about. This one's priced at $27,090. It's rated at 35 highway, 29 city, with a 32 combined. And you guys can pause and look at those features if you'd like. But that's what we have. So, Pulse Red is the color of this one. For you color geeks. You can see we got hard plastic, a little bit of textured plastic up here at the top. Cup holder as well as storage down below. Let's see if we can get the camera to adjust. Yeah, so here's our dark interior. Black seats with red stitching, which is really nice. And we got that texture in the middle there. Alright, so climbing inside. Sat with the driver's seat, sat pretty far back at 5'9". You can see my knees are touching, but my shins are actually hitting. My feet do have tons of room though, which is nice. Plenty of headroom in here, which is nice. Nice shoulder room. Let's see where the middle seat's at for comfort levels. So the middle seat is definitely a little bit of a squeeze. Still have decent headroom though. So I don't know if I'd want to put 5 people in here, but you definitely technically could. Looking at the rear seats, don't have any USB, don't have any climate vents. Do have power windows. Do have power locks, speakers back here. You have a light up top. Alright, and I'll let you guys see the interior. Interior is relatively unchanged with the addition of the digital dash, which was an option in the higher trims, or standard in the higher trims, not optional in the lower trims, but now it's standard across the board, which is nice. Alright, let's head up front and see what we got. So climbing out of the back, one thing that's always plagued small cars, and this is just a design flaw, and it's not really a flaw, it's just how you have to fit this car, is that this wheel well comes in really far to the seat, making the foot area of the door quite small. So if you've ever looked at a car and been like, man, why are these doors so wonky? Well, that's why. The car's short, you gotta fit the door in somehow. So looking at our door panel up front, you can see same material characteristics that we had in the back. Hard plastic at the elbow, hard plastic, textured plastic up here. Our windows, door locks, power mirrors, as well as a cup holder, a speaker grill, and a little bit of storage. Climbing inside, you can see we've got our red accenting around the climate vent. Here's our digital gauges. Tachometer would be on the right if we had our key in here. We can actually go through this menu. Well, that's the radio. Let's just turn that off. Don't want to get any copyright infringements So yeah, you can see as we go through our screen what we have for info. Alright, so I just hit the mode button. You can adjust what it goes to, but we don't actually want to deal with that right now. So we do have a favorites button, which is nice. You can see we can go through, I'm trying to figure out how to go left and right, because these gauges, here we go. So yeah, user settings, tire pressure, here's our adaptive cruise and lane keep assist info. Then we've got our trips. This car has 264 miles on it. You can see we've got our single zone automatic climate in the middle. Here's our center gauge, or center cluster for our radio, connectivity, you know, typical car stuff. On our center stacks here, you can see we've got our red accenting, hazards in the middle, passenger airbag light. Well, actually, so passenger seat belt and then passenger airbag. Climate control, you can turn it off or you can put it back on auto, either one. USB and 12 volt, as well as this is a wireless charging pad. And another USB in the middle. You can see we've got our N badge on top of our shifter here. It is leather wrapped with red stitching, heated seats, drive mode selector, auto start stop. And looking into our center console, you can see we've got a decent amount of storage in here. Manual handbrake, 2 cup holders, couple dummy buttons over here for if you had all-wheel drive. And looking inside the glove box, you can see we've got an adequate amount of space in there. Looking up top now, you can see our Blue Link, as well as our sunglass holder and our lights. Checking out our sun visors, you can see we've got a light up here with the sliding mirror cover when it comes out, and it slides back for good coverage. Alright, let's go check out what's under the hood. So remember, this is $27,000. This is a fun little hot hatch of a car that you can reasonably put your family in or friends. So you can see we got our turbo GDI engine. Like I said, 1.6 liter turbo under here. Battery right here. Oil dipstick in the middle. Oil fill right there. Takes 0W20. Coolant to the left. Brake fluid up here. Fuses, headlights. Windshield washer fluid, and really that's it. There's no power steering pump to maintain in here or anything like that. So overall, really decent, easy car to maintain. Like I said, super fun, and Hyundai's come a long way with the design language. Their cars are now looking premium as well as feeling premium, and you can really check out these nice wheels that they have on this end line, and then the nice little chrome trim along the bottom of the car. But yeah, overall, a really, really great car. Appreciate you guys watching. If you guys are enjoying the channel, hit like and subscribe. If you guys want to see something different from the channel, let us know in the comments and we'll try and make that happen for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on our next video.